a derp? I got another black and white Wi-Fi battle. This time against Doja, aka Hazardousdomo. So go check him out. Link in the description. I think this is my third battle with him. This is my first black and white battle against him, which is pretty cool. So we had a couple of DCs before, and first time he actually set up stealth rock, and I went for grass knot, and I get him to sturdy, and this time he goes for stone edge, where I clearly said same moves. I told him this narration was just gonna be me bitching. But literally, he goes for Stone Edge when he went for Stealth Rock last time. So, yeah, I'm going to put that in the hacks department. So, he's going to get leftovers here when he should be dead, and my Zorzark should still be alive with a bunch of health. Oh no, last time he went for EQ, that's what it was, and I lived with 41. And I could have grass knotted him again and lived after Life Orb. And now he sets up Stealth Rock, and here, I'm in my coffin. I'm pretty sure I'm set up to sweep because he sets a stealth rock, and I'm bold, max defense, max HP, and I got a calm mind, so I'm pretty solid here. He sends in his magic crap, which is a Gyarados, so I'm like, okay, pretty solid. I can handle this thing, no problem. Easy to set up on. Set up a second calm mind. Taunt never flew into my head, never flew into my thought process. Because here he goes for Stone Edge, and look how little this does. What a beast. And I go for Will-O-Wisp. So this Kara is just completely useless. And, oh, by the way, if you're wondering, that was not a misclick. He told me that, he forgot all about Taunt, so it was not a misclick. So here he goes for, Taunt here, so I can't set up anymore, which really pissed me the fuck off. So, I was just gonna go for, like, a Shadow Ball to kill it off, because, I already got +2. I'm pretty set to sweep at this point. Because the Mummy has, like, base 95 special attack, so Mummy's already ready to fuck some shit up. And he goes into this thing, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I can take a Draco, Dark Pulse, whatever this thing wants to throw at me. And he told me that this thing was Specs. So, like, whatever. I can take a hit from this thing, hit it back with the hidden power fighting, kill it off, and looking at the rest of his team, is obvious that I had the sweep. But guess what? He gets a flinch. So, my easy 5-0 turns to, well, whatever the results of this game are. So no 5-0 for Jason. So I gotta switch here. And I'm gonna go into my tank. I don't know why he locked himself with the Dark Pulse, because his Zorzark can only take the place of his 6 Pokemon, so it's obvious I had one of these. But I guess he knew that his team was my Mummy weak. So he's gonna switch out, and he's gonna go into Lawrence. And now he's gonna switch out, because he's locked into his move. He's gonna go to Drilloid. Oh, here. So far he's gotten 2 hacks on me, because I count what he did first from his hacks. Heck, I'll count it as 2 hacks because he didn't do same moves. And I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go into my Repulsion, because I can tank a hit from this thing. And he goes for Brick Break. And guess what, guys? It keeps going. He gets a fucking crit. So now I can't take another hit from this thing, which is fucking bullshit. And now I'm gonna get killed by fucking Drill Liner when my Repulsion was another serious threat to his team. So there goes another poke. Goodbye, Repulsion. You served me well, but not really. Now I'm going to I'm on a blimp. And I have Hidden Power Water on this thing. Don't ask me why. I go for Hidden Power Water. Max Special Attack. Timid. Life Orb. Does this much. It doesn't even kill. Which is fucking ridiculous. And he gets off a free Rapid Spin, which really pissed me off. And I'm just like really pissed off at this point. So I'm just gonna go for Hidden Power Water again just to be safe. And that's gonna kill off his Drogoid. My god, I'm really pissed off. Well, but trust me, there's more hacks to come. I'm gonna go for T-Ball because there's nothing I can really do. No safe switches into this thing. He's gonna go for F Blast. I'm like whatever. Just, it was either my Sazando or this to bring. I probably should have brought my Sazando because it had the Fire Blast and it could have OHKO'd the freaking mole. But then again, Doja could would have went into this knowing that I don't have max speed. So now I go into my 5th gen ape and I go for the U-turn. I knew it would kill anyways, so yeah, he's gonna go into Magic Crap. And I'm gonna go straight for the U-turn. And I'm gonna hit it. It's not gonna do jack shit after Intimidate. That was that do about 8%. Probably about what his leftovers gives him. I go into my coffin again, thinking I might be able to set up. And also I was kind of predicting his switch back into Lawrence. because I didn't get a chance to get rid of both my coughing, that thing is a serious threat to my team. Because any specs move that this thing can whip out at this point is gonna do a shit ton. So I'm gonna go for taunt here. I guess predicting me to try to set up, but I go for hidden power fighting, predicting his switch into Lawrence. And I think the whole time I just keep going for hidden power fighting, or I think I opt to Shadow Ball this turn. I really don't fucking know. By the way, this is a double feature battle. Just so you know, it's now because of the length. The battle isn't this long. I'm getting tired of all the black and white horn, to be honest, because everyone just just fuck our gold, silver, and platinum, and just wants to play black and white now. You know, it took me over an hour to find a match of heart gold and soul silver. So I think I'm just gonna plan on doing like these double featured thingamajiggies, where I upload like maybe about once a week, maybe once every 4 or 5 days, 4 or 3 days. It's gonna be a double feature, a black and white battle, and a heart gold platinum Wi-Fi battle. You know, keeping 4th gen alive, because there's nothing wrong with 4th gen. Just because it's the new thing doesn't mean you need to go get it out. You just play it all the time. And I'm just really just getting tired of the black and white horn. It's really annoying. I just hate when people do that shit. And you can't even say it's a jealousy thing, because I have black and white as well. So it's whatever, man. Yeah, sorry about this. I was just checking something right quick. And yeah, he gets another flinch here with Waterfall, which is fucking amazing. Did it not matter, but it still counts as hacks. Well, not really. To me, it actually doesn't count as hacks. He did miss his Stone Edge. That wouldn't have done nothing. Nothing at all. So I don't care. That's not hacks in the least, because it did not change the game at all. And now he dies. In this whole game, I did not get a crit or any sort of hacks that was actually useful. Is that just amazing? And here goes the Gigaisu. Explosion doesn't do jack shit, because in 5th generation there is no defense drop. So Explosion's power is not 500 anymore, or whatever it was. It's now just 250. And I do get a chance to set up rocks. And, which is pretty awesome. Because I don't even think it helped me in the end. But whatever, I'm just gonna go set up some stealth cocks. And, he's gonna go to Lawrence. And he's going for Fire Blast, and he doesn't miss, which really pissed me off. Because, come on, you have to miss, because you've just been hacking me this whole fucking game. And it's not even slightly funny. Usually I can take a bit of hacks, but you hacks me this much. It's really annoying. So now I'm like, wow. So I go into my Hidorama. I don't know what his last two are, so I don't want to lock myself into anything. And I know I can take another Stealth Rock switch in. And still get off a Flare Blitz, depending on what his last guys are. So I'm going to go into my Coffin here, basically, to see what he's going to go into. And he's going to go into a fucking Jolteon. The fucking Jolteon, Mr. Needles. Yeah, here I just went for Shadow Ball, because even if I could live a Shadow Ball, after a Calm Mind, I still wasn't going to live another one. So I just went straight for the Shadow Ball. Did not matter that he killed me here. Oh, hey. I'm narrating. I'm not talking to anyone, Dad. I'm narrating something. Alright, so I go into my 5th gen ape. And I go for the Flare Blitz. And, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just narrating the battle, Yeah, that's what I know I'm not. I know, but I'm almost done. I don't want to have to restart this, I already got 9 minutes done. It's only 4 minutes left to go, and stuff. So my Hidorama dies, and that's basically the game. So, with a bit of hacks, a simple 5-0 becomes a 1-0 loss. And here's the Heart Gold match I had against Jason Roswell off my Skype. Sorry about the fail in the black and white narration. My dad came in. So I left my NCD Dragon. I see left with his. No speed tie here, actually. I have 4 speed EVs, so I can outspeed other NCD Dragonites. So no speed tie there. He goes for sub. I was predicting that he was sub Calm Mind Jirachi. So I'm just going straight for the EQ. And yeah. And this team is releasing over time. It was kind of gay. He just brought a whole bunch of walls, which is really annoying. I'm gonna go for Fire Blast here on the Skarmory, which is gonna be a 2 KO, but he sets up the rocks. Does not really matter to me. Now he's going to Milotic, which is another wall, which is really annoying. Because he has like 3 walls already. So I'm guessing his last 2 are offensive folks. And I'm gonna go for East because I don't need Dragonite. It's already done more than it needed to. It basically weakened the Skarm. Got some damage on Milotic. Killed the Dragonite and wasted 20% of Jirachi's health. So Dragonite, you did a really good job this game. I'm gonna take a good long rest. It goes to Bandit. This is Bandit close combat. This does not kill. It doesn't. I'm convinced I got minimum damage here. I'm super convinced I got minimum damage. Because Bandit close combat, even his defensive Milotic, that should have KO'd. But whatever. I go into Gengar, he goes into Electabuzz. I don't know why he didn't just float off the Milotic. It's beyond me in every simple sense. And I was going to switch again and go to the Rachi, which is just really beyond me. Here I go for Shadow Ball. I get minimum damage here. You'll see later on how I know it was minimum damage. I'm going to go to my Gross. Because I know he's going to go for Psychic straight away. Not the sub. And I'm going to go for the Rock Polish on his substitute. And yeah, I'm going to get my speed up. I'm going to go for the EQ. Just to break his sub. And now he's going to freaking go for a T-Bolt. Guess what? He gets a Parax. So, right, my Agility course has just been ruined. And here I went for a match predicting the switch. But guess what? Too bad. I knew I could live a Shadow Ball from a Gengar any day. And this thing, I didn't even see an item, so I guess it wasn't Life Orb. If it was Life Orb, would have killed. Oh, I get a mash if I kill it off. Pretty awesome. He goes to the Evire. Why the Evire? I was predicting Rachi. But then, you know, be whatever. I thought I could outspeed the Rachi. Anyways, he goes for a Thunder Punch here. He's gonna KO my, Gera. I'm gonna go to Gengar. And here's when the rabies begins. He switches to Mori for whatever random reason. I go for Shadow Ball. I think I get max damage. No, not max. Maybe max. I don't know what type of set he was running. Maybe, no, it wasn't special defensive. I would have took D-Knight's Fire, but that's better. I go for Shadow Ball. He goes to Rachi. And here, I think I get max damage. Min-max. And I kill off his Rachi. And this is just sweeping. Because I don't know why we save all those low health Pokemon. That made no sense at all to me. But anyways, so basically it's a Gengar sweep. GG Jason Roswell. I'll give you a link to his channel or whatever. So yeah, peace out later. I hope you enjoyed this double feature and see you guys next time I upload a battle.